The latest claim made today by Clinton's campaign manager just about, a few hours ago, was that not only was she making calls after we saw her collapse and get in that car, she felt immediately better and she was making calls from the car. But when they got to her daughter's house a few minutes later, she was running around chasing her grandchildren. Believable?
Well, I have to tell you, Steve, well, first, let me preface this by saying that I was a physician in the Navy, also was a physician to Congress, but I've never examined her, never took care of her. So
right.
There's no confidentiality or doctor-patient relationship here. But obviously, as an internist, I do this every day. And pneumonia is a disease that presents not only with cough, but fevers, chills, and other things. If she was passing, what she had was a syncopal episode. She passed out. That's either cardiovascular or neurologic. Now, her team wants us to believe that this is dehydration. She didn't appear to be dehydrated, and that doesn't get fixed in 90 minutes. So I can tell you that it really appears, and if I let a patient with syncope leave my office and not get admitted and get evaluated immediately, that would be malpractice. So there's something going on. I mean, even if you look at the reaction of her assistants when she passed out, it almost seemed to appear something they've been familiar with. Nobody was really shocked that she was buckling and her knees were buckling. So either it's chronic cerebrovascular accidents, strokes that she's had before that are just exacerbated when she gets ill, or it's some type of neurologic condition, or she had some underlying cardiovascular disease, either atrial fibrillation or heart failure that keeps presenting itself. So the reason we are speculating is because, just like Dr. Ben Carson said earlier today, she has a disease of dishonesty. And on the anniversary of Benghazi, she had a health episode that the American people deserve to know what the reality is. And I think any physician worth their salt knows that people don't pass out from pneumonia, but from other things, either cardiovascular or neurological.
Right. So when they say she has pneumonia and she was dehydrated and that's why she passed out, that's not plausible?
The dehydration could make her lightheaded and pass out, but she wouldn't be walking out fine 90 minutes later.
Right.
It doesn't. When people are that sick from pneumonia, they're short of breath, they're wheezing, just look very ill, and she didn't. She looked fine 90 minutes later. So there's some underlying condition that makes her pass out when she gets sick.
Right.
So she may have had a By the way, pneumonia is only diagnosed by chest X-ray. Her team said that she was diagnosed by a home exam, which is just bronchitis.
Right.
And they're jumping to the conclusion that it's pneumonia just to make it more plausible, I think.